This guy is obsessed with working out, all because he can't use magic at all, so he just maxed out his muscle training instead. The teacher was showing students how to unlock doors with magic, but our guy just straight up ripped the lock off. This move nearly gave the teacher a heart attack. What are you doing at magic school if you won't use magic? Then the teacher got ready to teach everyone broomstick flying magic. Everyone used magic to summon their broomsticks to their hands, but since our guy has zero magical ability, he just stomped on the ground with brute force and made the broomstick bounce right up to him. The other students were like, dude, isn't that cheating? So this troublemaker invited our guy to a broomstick flying race. This brown-haired kid had been learning to fly since middle school, so our guy was definitely gonna get embarrassed. But right when the teacher yelled start, our guy was already at the finish line. Holy crap, brown hair didn't even know what hit him. Even the teacher was stunned. That speed just broke the world record for broomstick flying. Nobody could figure out what happened, but our guy's roommate saw everything clear as day. Our guy threw the broomstick at the start, then launched himself after it. He was going so fast he had to use air resistance to slow down before catching the broom. That's how he pulled off this physics-based magic broomstick flight. But even then, brown hair was still ticked off, convinced that our guy must have cheated somehow. However, this stunt caught the attention of the blonde school bully, who came over acting all friendly, wanting to be buddies. The other students figured our guy was toast, about to become the first high schooler kicked out of campus. Talk about awkward silence. The bully wasn't gonna let our guy off easy. Luckily, the teacher walked over, otherwise the bully would have made a scene. But before leaving, he told our guy to meet him here after school, not knowing what this meant. Our guy just agreed. Turns out brown hair kept picking on our guy, because the blonde bully told him to. Since he lost the race, the blonde punched him right in the face. This kind of thing was routine for the blonde bully. Meanwhile, through his roommate's explanation, our guy learned that the blonde bully's dad is a high-ranking Magic Bureau official. After all, in this world the Magic Bureau is the ultimate authority, so nobody dares mess with the bully. Even teachers who cross him get mysteriously fired. Our guy seemed to be listening seriously, but actually didn't care at all. Even though he promised his roommate to meet after school, our guy was completely focused on making his favorite cream puffs. He totally forgot about the appointment. Getting stood up for the first time made the bully furious. The next day when our guy opened his backpack, he found his textbooks all torn up. The bully's lackeys were smirking nearby, while his roommate looked down in silence. Then the blonde directly asked our guy why he didn't show up yesterday. And our guy was completely honest. I was busy making cream puffs and forgot about you. Sorry, the blonde smiled on the surface, but was already plotting how to mess with our guy. I heard your goal is to become a divine visionary. I'm tight with the vice principal. If you behave yourself, I can put in a good word for you. Hearing this, our guy actually believed him. So our guy got treated like a servant by the bully, even made to shine his shoes. But even so, the bully still wouldn't leave our guy alone. His textbooks kept getting trashed. Our guy had to ask his roommate if they could share. The roommate wanted to refuse at first, but before he could finish talking, our guy sat down next to him. To thank his roommate, our guy gave him cream puffs as a gift. Even though I don't know who messed up the textbook, I'm really glad. Our guy's sincerity made his roommate feel ashamed. After class, the bully and his crew were planning how to mess with our guy next. Said they were bored of just destroying his textbooks, so they told our guy's roommate to burn his clothes next time. But moved by our guy's honesty, he shakily refused the bully. The roommate got tied up, just as the bully was about to torture the roommate further. Our guy happened to walk by, seeing his roommate getting bullied. Our guy was really worried, but more than his own injuries, the roommate wanted to apologize to our guy. I'm the one who tore up your textbooks. The bully ordered me to do it. I was scared and didn't dare disobey him. You said I was a good person, and that we were good friends, but I did such horrible things to you, so I really want to apologize. I'm truly sorry. So sorry. The bully was still trash-talking, acting like he owned the place. He even tried to use the vice principal to make our guy stay away from his roommate.
こんなチャンス二度とないと思うけど。そんな謝ってばかりはするんだからね。
This scene happened to be witnessed by the vice principal. The vice principal worked under the bully's father, so he wanted to help the bully get our guy expelled. The vice principal never expected our guy to knee him right in the gut, then literally bury him in the ground.